I tell you what, I've had a really long day. I've just been hammered and smashed by Daniel and Alex from Body Project. Here's just a small snippet of what those guys put me through. I reckon I'm going to be really sore tomorrow. Check it out and then we'll get into the rest of the video.
We are going to push it, but we're only pushing it as hard as we want. We go at our own limits, at our own level. Marcus, you want to take it to the absolute max? Be my guest. Oh yeah. You push it as far as you like. I'll take it to the absolute max, alright? I'm sure it is. You look like a fit guy to me, and all that military background, that gardening as well. Right, second. So I'm looking here. We're doing all that. Come on, 5. And 1. 5. Good spring. 6. That's good. Keep working through. Sweet side. 3. Good job. 1. 2. If you'll show me up if you're in here, right? How long we got? We're almost there. We're almost there. Keep the things going on. Come on. 3. 2. 1. Come on, bud.
Oh.
Great job.
Oh, can I lift my arms up?
So now, after that grueling workout, you saw just a little bit of it. I'll give you a little bit more as we go on, but I'm happy to announce we've got Daniel here from the Body Project. G'day, mate.
Okay.
Now, he's on my turf.
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous actually after the workout that we did together. What have you got in store for me?
Well, see the. Oh, did I just stand on your bloody foot?
Yes,
I meant that. Don't laugh behind the camera. Well, see this big patch here?
Yes.
I've got a circuit in mind for you. I've got 14 garden beds that need filled. No, I'm only kidding.
You didn't tell me about this.
No, I'm only joking. No, what we'll do is we'll go for a bit of a walk around.
I'd love to.
Even though you really smashed me and I was sore for a good week after, especially the legs. What did you do to my legs?
I just thought that, you know, with the gardening it would be useful to build the legs up a little bit, no?
Yeah, I don't know if they needed to be that built up. But so we'll go for a walk around. Daniel's going to give us also a few tips on exercise we could maybe do in the garden or proper technique we can use. I know I could use a few tips on that. Then after that, I've got a goodies box for you.
Oh, wow.
I was going to keep it as a surprise, but I might as well just say it.
Yeah.
But a bit of a goodies box, we'll go through it and let you know things that you can eat or you could grow yourself. So
that's amazing. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, no worries. Hope you like that.
I'm so excited to be here. As you know, I was such a fan of your channel before we even spoke. So this is amazing to be here and have a look around what you guys have set up. Thank you.
Daniel, what do you want to have a look at? Is there anything?
I would love to see the tomatoes and peppers, actually. I don't know if you do these.
Peppers, chilies.
And the other thing that we were interested in growing in our own very small and humble back garden in comparison to this wonderful place is some potatoes, because obviously that's a great carbohydrate and we all love sweet potato.
Yeah.
I think I've been told that this might not be the right time of the year for that either, but you're going to guide me on that.
Yeah, you're right. Sweet potato slows down as well, but it will still keep growing. But I've got a surprise for you. I've got you some sweet potato and we'll talk a bit more about that later.
So how would I go about setting up, sort of getting a chilli plant growing in my garden?
You sprinkle that dried seed in spring coming up. So even though they are growing now through our winter, the best time to sow chilies is in spring coming into summer. And then just sprinkle that seed into some potting mix or seed raising mix and you'll find they'll come up like crazy. And this cayenne chili is one of the easiest and best to grow.
Wow.
Because it's a good size, but it's really easy. It's like a cherry tomato. They're very easy to grow. These green ones are harder, even as is. Hope that it didn't get you in the eye.
A little bit, but I'm excited enough to...
Don't wipe your eye, it'll just get worse. But eating it like this isn't as hot because it hasn't matured as much, but it still is really good and tasty. So you wanted to look at some tomatoes,
Tomatoes, yes. We failed at our tomato growth at the first hurdle.
Yeah.
We had, I think it was either a possum or a bush turkey attack.
If you're in an urban environment and you've got possums around, they will eat young tomato plants. But the only thing you have to do is get those tomato plants beyond about 6 inches, maybe a foot. They very rarely then attack the tomatoes, say at this height, because they start to get poisonous and it'll give the possums a tummy ache.
Okay.
So you can protect your seedlings or small tomato plants by maybe a little cage put over the top or a net, and that's enough to deter the possums from nibbling them off. And once they get a bit bigger, then you can leave them open like we have here.
I'm so envious of your setup, and I think about our 2 little holes in the ground that we put our possum, our tomatoes in. I didn't put a possum in. I didn't put a possum in anything. Mark, you said you wouldn't drop me in.
No, he did. He didn't. No possums were harmed during the making of this video or at his place.
No, definitely not. But the possums did harm my tomatoes, and I think that I'd love a raised bed like this. I think that that looks fantastic. You make ketchup with that, do you?
Yeah, we're going to make sauces, passata, you know, Italian bolognese, and as much as we can, sun-drying tomatoes is awesome. So yeah, just because we're growing a whole heap doesn't mean a lot of the produce is going to go to waste.
No.
Look at this fella.
You all right, Scoot?
Yes.
Bit of a star, aren't you, Scoot? Look at this tail wagging.
Actually, just a side note, we have a lot of people say whenever he's not in a video, where's Scooter?
Yeah.
But he's in this video this time.
Yeah, well, I insisted on Scoot being in. I said I won't be in if Scoot's not there.
He did too, put the screws on me.
I was more here for Scoot than Mark, in truth. I thought, you know, I saw Scoot in the videos and I thought we have to come and meet. No, he's a lovely dog, isn't he? But 11 years old
Yeah, about
now.
11, yeah.
He's still got a good bit of energy, doesn't he?
He does. He's losing a bit of eyesight now, but he's still got plenty of energy. He's a good boy.
And he loves a ball.
Yes, he does. Where's your ball? That got rid of him.
5.
I'm dripping sweat all over your floor.
The swords, keep going, the floor will survive. How many's that? Don't make me lose count.
6.
Are you sure that's 6?
No,
I
I'm
think
not
that's
sure.
7.
Is it?
For your workout, I know, Daniel, that you're into eating some carbs because of your workouts that
Absolutely.
you do. So sweet potato is probably one of the easiest you can grow.
Right.
Much easier than standard potatoes.
Oh, really?
In a subtropical climate or a warmer climate.
Which is, I actually prefer sweet potato.
Oh, there you go.
It's a nicer,
Yeah.
I think it's a nicer taste, actually. I prefer the taste of sweet potato.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
As well.
I actually eat sweet potato 2 or 3 times a day.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I eat a lot of sweet potato because I find that I need the energy, because we obviously make a lot of exercise videos and things like that, so I need that energy. I love the taste. I think it's really great, healthy vegetable to eat that's full of carbs. So yeah, I eat a lot. I'll have some for breakfast, I'll have some at lunch, and I'll often have some at dinner.
It doesn't surprise me after the workout that I did with Daniel.
Yeah, it's
I hooked right into the sweet potato to try to get my energy back. Well,
you're never going to forgive me, are you, for what I put you through that day, Mark? And you're here showing me all these helpful tips. I kind of feel like our relationship's a bit imbalanced.
No.
You're helping me, and I just put you through the
No, look,
the mill.
I really did love it. Even if I've suffered a bit, I did love it. You can't tell in the video. I recommend you do watch it, but you can't tell that I was loving it, but I really did, inside, did really love it.
Could at the end, a little bit.
So did you want to have a look at the chickens at all?
I'd love to, yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
and then we'll go to the chickens and then back up to the orchard and then Goodie box. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. This is our chicken area here. Don't touch the electric fence.
Okay, so, and the electric fence is to keep the foxes out.
Yeah, foxes and dogs out, and
so you've wild dogs here.
Yeah,
Okay.
and wild pigs as well.
They are allowed literal free range of this whole area.
This whole fenced area, yes.
And you're not getting any problems from predators because of the fencing.
Yeah, chickens love to dig. They will make a bit of a mess.
Okay.
So if you've got a small suburban backyard, you probably want to keep them confined into a small run, and let them out occasionally, but they will love to dig and like they're doing now. In our case, with this kind of extreme, they get this big free-ranging area, but in a smaller backyard, it's still really good to keep them in a small confined place like this because they feel protected. At night they scrunch up together. They don't need much space at all. They just roost through the whole night time. Chickens can't see very good at night, so they like to be safe. So if you kept them in something like this, 3 or 4, and then let them out through the day in the backyard that's protected by a fence so dogs can't get to them, that's perfect. Or even in a run like this, 3 or 4 hens in a run like this, if you're giving them some greens and extra treats, is perfect. That's fine.
And your chickens just happen to catch the chicken lottery
Yeah.
and get their version
Yeah.
of a private island in the Maldives.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah. All right, Daniel, this is the back end of our orchard. Coming up from the chickens, this is a dragon fruit. You ever tried that?
Never tried dragon fruit. No.
Well, you will.
I can't
But
wait.
these are a beautiful red variety. This is a green one at the moment, but they ripen to red and they're red on the inside. Really full of antioxidants. Beautiful, healthy thing.
Wow. When are you expecting these guys to be ready?
They'll ripe, this should here, because it's this size and it's getting fairly plump, they'll ripen to a red within a matter of maybe a week or 2.
Wow.
If that.
Okay.
This is our main orchard, but we have scattered fruit trees, as you can see, all around our property. You might be able to hear a bit of noise in the background. I think the neighbours working, but that's all that is, that hum. More dragon fruits, pineapples.
It's like paradise. It's unbelievable. Look at this.
This is a coffee.
Colours.
This is a coffee tree, just starting out. See the
sorry,
berries?
A coffee tree?
Yeah. So you ferment these berries, dry them out, ferment them, dry them out, and then you ground them down and you make coffee out of them. Yeah.
Unbelievable. I didn't even know you could do that.
Olives. And this noise is going to get a little bit louder as we get up here, but this is our imperial mandarin,
Oh my goodness me, look at this.
just straight off the tree. There you go, peel that sucker and have a taste of that.
So just good to come straight off. No, just and take this is the best it will ever taste.
Yeah, no pesticides.
And this is just going on the floor?
Yeah, just chuck it back in and that keeps the grass green.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Still nice and cool from the weather as well.
just amazing. And you can just grab them anytime you want. Mm-hmm. I'm a little bit jealous, Mark. I'm a little bit jealous.
Behind you here is a tangerine. It's like a cross between a mandarin and an orange. Look at the beautiful colour, but they're really easy to peel.
It's amazing. It's like being in the south of France. The colours of the greens and the oranges and the blues. Like I'm in a Vincent van Gogh painting. Amazing. I look forward to getting my monthly box.
All right, speaking of your monthly box, the one thing that isn't in it that I wanted to give you was some turmeric.
Okay.
But the reason why I left it out was because I wanted you to give us a few tips from your expertise and your side of it on, I don't want to put you on the spot now, but
I'll try.
on digging, and because I've got a buggered back, I've got plenty of injuries, and so I was thinking maybe you could give us all some tips while I'm digging the turmeric up for your gift box.
What I want you to do is lift your shoulders up and imagine you're putting them down, kind of. So we got this area here engaged. So then when you come down, I want you to imagine that you're kind of drawing your shoulder blades back and down, and the work that you're doing, and then when you're coming in here, you're not only using the chest and the shoulders, but you also get to use the rhomboid, the back muscles here. And so the stabilization around your spine is actually better. So rather than letting your body come forwards, always think to be back and strong. So you're back, so you're pulled back and you're drawn back. Does that make sense?
So rather than that, more like that.
Yeah, so you're kind of, I want you to be kind of here. So
Yeah.
everything's strong and proud. Imagine you're trying to lift your chest up.
Yep.
And it might feel unnatural at first,
Yeah.
but in the long run, you're going to have it's going to be much more efficient. You're using more muscles to do the job. And on top of that, you're putting less strain on opening this out and you're keeping everything balanced.
Right.
Okay?
Have you got that? Now that is a professional explanation.
Looks good. Yes. Now doesn't he look magnificent? You've hold in this wonderful position now, and that looks strong and stable. And use the legs to lift as much as you can suck the belly button in towards the spine. So we're kind of getting that strength from the center and from the legs, and we're not putting the strain on the lower back or up the top here. So remember, legs driving things now.
Okay.
Wonderful. Looks perfect. And you know,
Thanks.
I'll say this to everybody, there are going to be times when you have to adjust your position a little. I understand that. I understand you can't walk around
Yeah.
like this the whole time. But wherever you can, the main thing is think legs, think shoulders proud, think belly button sucked in and core, and use that. And you're going to be gardening for longer. You're going to have better health through your body. You're going to get stronger legs, stronger glutes, stronger core. It's going to make a difference in the long run.
Okay, here it is. See, just like magic, it's appeared. The goodies box.
This is amazing.
Of course, we've got you some eggs.
Wow.
We'll go from the front. Remember how I talked about the sweet potato?
Yes.
One way most people grow it is by slips. They're like shoots, and they come out of the sweet potato tuber, and then they'll harvest the shoots, and they'll put
and then
them.
we get to here.
Yeah.
So this is a tuber. This is an edible sweet potato.
Yeah.
So that is also an edible sweet potato.
Yeah.
That is the biggest sweet potato I've ever seen.
See this knobbly thing here? Mm-hmm. You can eat them raw, or you can cook them up. You can fry them up or whatever. This is Rosella. Have you had Rosella tea before?
You know what? I've had Rosella jam.
Oh yeah. Do you like it?
Yeah, it was lovely. It tasted wonderful. The kids absolutely adored it.
Oh, good, because I was going to give you some.
Was you?
Yeah. Haven't got it in the goodies box. We've got it upstairs in the pantry. Passion fruits. So you can eat this one, leave this one that's a bit old, keep shriveling, just sit it in a corner somewhere or in the shed, and then in spring again, bust it open, sprinkle the seeds out into a pot, you cover it with a little bit of soil, it'll come up and it'll grow very strong in this region, and you'll have free passion fruits for life. You've got the dragon fruit.
Wow.
See, it's got a tinge of red. It'll get a little redder, but basically on the inside it'll be a beautiful, nice...
This is just to eat, this one?
Yeah, just eat that. And the tamarellos, again, if you eat them, or you can grow them like tomatoes. Here's your cayenne chilies.
Oh.
So, like again, some of the red ones, you can let them shrivel up, like I explained before, and then grow them again. Mm-hmm. Or you can just eat them and come back and get some more. Ginger. Just like your turmeric.
Yeah, so it's similar.
Yeah.
Not quite as strong, interestingly, a smell as the turmeric, is it?
No, it isn't.
But it's still strong. It's still got a nice scent.
We've got some lemongrass for you. Again, to make a lemongrass tea. Or you can just plant these. I've left the roots on them. So that you can just stick them into the ground or in a pot, and they will grow again and multiply like a clump. And in here, of course, we've got mandarins, limes, grapefruit, tangerine, oranges in the base.
Magnificent. This is just, Mark, thank you
so
much. It's been an incredible time walking around your property here and what you've done. It's so inspiring to me as someone who has no experience but does aspire to have something that I can do. So I'm incredibly grateful, and this is beyond generous, and I'm excited and inspired to go and try and have my own mini sustainable setup in the middle of the city.
Yeah, well, I'm excited for you, like I am excited for everyone that I hear is starting to get into their own food gardening. And even if it's like a small place, it doesn't matter. Even if it's a balcony garden, it is such an exciting thing to do. Thank you for coming out. It's been fantastic to host you today and to have that walk around and show you our self-sufficient property. Make sure you go and visit Daniel at Body Project and have a look at the work that he and Alex does. It is fantastic.
Thank you.
Get over there. Yeah,
wonderful.
Cheers, mate.
It's great stuff. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and also go and visit Daniel's website as well and YouTube channel. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye for now.
Imagine you haven't worked out like this for 11 years, and your first workout that you do like this is in front of many thousands of people. That shows amazing character.
You didn't mention that at the start.
I just said it was going to be me and Mark.
Exactly. Get into it.